Hello everyone, welcome back to the shed. I'm Lonnie.
Hey.
There's Candace way over there.
What are you doing back there?
Seeing how far away I can get from you.
Oh, I could make it easier on you.
Just kidding.
We thought we would open up. It's actually the same day as the video you saw last, but I wanted to share this with you guys before I decided what I'm gonna do. So we bought this at a garage sale last weekend. It's actually from 1963. It's a McDonald's kids meal toy. Can you believe? I mean, look at that. It's
this
big,
is like actual, like a rubber head.
hard plastic, yeah. So I'm like, okay, she's got marks on her.
Look at the size of that thing.
Yeah, surely there's value in this kid Happy Meal toy, right? No.
That's where you're wrong. That's where you'd be wrong, viewer.
In good condition, $10 to $15.
Look, that's a
her and Chuck sealed.
Chuck, you tight with Chuck like that?
Oh yeah, that's Lucy.
I know, but Chuck, his name is Charlie or Charles.
Her and Chuck sealed only went for $35.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I would
look, the whole set $70.
$70 for the whole set, 1963. That is nuts.
Somehow the market is not good on these, and I don't understand why.
And peanuts have recently been somewhat relevant. It's not like it's irrelevant. Like they had a movie not too long ago. Every now and then I'll see viewers with their little avatars a Peanuts character. I see that like on YouTube a lot.
Yeah, so I'm usually like, very rarely am I like shocked when something's not worth anything. I'm shocked. I'm flabbergasted.
Really?
In fact, I think I'm just I'm gonna quit reselling altogether.
Okay.
I'm being dramatic.
You gonna go back to the bank?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that was so fun. Yeah, but yeah.
What you chawing on? You know we have a no gum rule here.
Molly has a big old bag of those big grape gumballs. Like you get in a gumball machine. I don't know where she got them.
Because she doesn't have her braces anymore. Huh?
Man, she got her braces off about a month ago, and she is a gum chewing machine.
Yeah. She's
gonna end up with jaw trouble. I guess I better slow her down.
Yep.
Boy, that's some fine woodworking.
Fine, that woodworking fine. So, this was at a garage sale this past weekend. Guy had a bunch.
This one's signed.
It's probably a note or something. See, the thing is with these woodworking magazines, the cool thing about them is they all have.
They're all about woodworking.
Well, they have a lot of ads for one, but
there's measurements and stuff. Look at this.
Right, that's what I was gonna say. There's all kinds of projects.
Yeah, look at that.
You have the exact dimensions and how to build it and everything.
Will you make me something?
I'm not a woodworker.
You could be. Look at all these magazines you have.
Yeah, well, I'm selling these. I do want to make something though. I want to make a new
shed.
No, I want to build a new table. Actually, we're going to be, I don't know exactly when, but we're going to be doing like a what do you call that?
Dude was making a coffin.
I know, I saw that one too.
That's a chest, by the way. Well, I'm sorry, what were you saying?
Coffin is a chest though, really, if you think about it.
Okay, what were you saying?
Well, no, I was just talking about, I don't want to go too deep into it, but we're planning on rearranging things in here. I guess we'll go ahead and tell y'all like the general plan, and maybe like if we see any good suggestions in the comments, we can take them up.
So Lonnie,
what?
Lonnie just always complains about when we're working how he can't see me and look at me.
Every time I was so confused where she was going, and then I realized she's joking. All right.
We're moving his desk next to mine.
Yeah, so that's the idea.
So he can just gaze over at me during the day.
Is that what I'm gonna do? But what we're planning on doing is we're gonna move this bench and the computers and stuff. All that will go right here.
Yep.
And we'll actually have some extra room there that will probably, I'm thinking we'll probably move this down, because these are about a foot longer than this. So probably butt our two desks or whatever right up against each other, slide this over, and then we might put another little storage location there.
Right, we're a skinny shelf. or
Right.
even some of these cubes.
Yeah.
This will be cleaned off. We're gonna move the refrigerator over, move the printer down, because we hardly use it.
Right.
The scale is gonna go right here.
The scale will come off of there. It'll go over here. The disc resurfacer will go on that too.
We're gonna try to fit all the packing supplies on here too. So
As a matter of fact, we may be moving that shelf over here also, because like between that
we
shelf,
could put the fridge over there.
yeah, we could. Between that shelf and that shelf, it'll be fridge, printer, scale, all the boxes. Probably not a whole lot of, you'll see we have some inventory up top.
That's gonna no longer have any inventory.
We
There's
will.
a lot of stuff on there that can get out of here.
Right, and we have
Personal stuff.
cleaning supplies will still go on the shelf. But
Actually, I really want to put those like inside one of these.
well, that's fine too.
Yeah.
But the idea though is a lot of times whenever I'm working, like if I have to go all the way from here, I know it doesn't sound like much,
It's way over here.
but no, if I need something over there, like I have to go there and then back. You know, so that's a long walk. If I put my box shelf right next to the bench, it'll be way better.
More efficient.
And then this bench is going to move over here.
Although you're still going to have to come over here to pack.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But it'll be right behind me.
Yeah.
It'll be closer.
It'll just be from here to there.
Well, by packing, and my computer will be over here, my packing table will be over here. It'll be good. It'll be better.
And so that workbench, my mind just went blank again. That workbench is going to go over here.
Well, and then this one will go over.
No, it won't.
Yeah, it will,
No,
because
it won't.
that's not going to be there.
No, it won't.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. What you telling me?
Well, it may, but what I would like to do
Uh-oh.
is move our long backdrop here to where it could drop all the way to the floor if we needed to. Although that won't work.
No, the idea of moving that out is because if we have to have the extra space here, because this needs to go over, because if we put that bench here, it's gonna come over another foot.
Okay.
So
the reason he brought all this wood up from the woodworking is we're gonna build some little table to go right here to hold the photo booth.
right, the photo booth will go right here.
And we're gonna put some kind of storage underneath to store all of our little photo props.
Right. And then of course we'll have power coming down to the photo booth. It'll just go up and over and down, right down the middle. So
hopefully it works out, because it's going to be a lot of moving stuff around.
it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
First thing we're gonna have to do is just clean that whole thing off, and
Yeah.
I don't know when this is gonna happen, but
Yeah. Because we're also working on projects in our house. So
right. So
anyway,
that's what we're gonna be doing.
some woodworking magazines.
Yeah. So yeah, back to that. We bought, I don't even know how many this is. I would imagine it's probably around 60 to 80, and they're not in the best condition, but they're not bad. Some of them are kind of dirty a little bit.
Making a pool cue.
Yeah, look at that. All types of different, and what as far as I could tell, you can expect in lots to get about $1 a piece for these if you do smart lots, and that's what we're gonna do. We paid $10 for all of these at the garage sale. Good morning, everyone. We are back in the shed this morning. It's not the intro, Candace. Remember, we have footage from yesterday.
Oh, I forgot. Did we intro yesterday?
I don't know.
Good morning.
Yeah, well, if we didn't, we can intro here again.
Yeah.
Hi, good morning, everyone. I'm Lonnie. This is my wife, Candace.
Hey, good morning.
So you know what I thought was funny? We were cleaning up a little bit. Candace actually took 30 minutes or so and reorganized my hats, which is awesome.
Yeah, so, and I went on eBay, and for the custom SKU, I went in and put which box they're in.
Yeah, we
So
need to vacuum.
Yeah, look at Lonnie's mess.
Oh yeah, you probably did that.
I think that's from dragging the boxes out from underneath there.
So you know what was funny though, y'all, is when we cleaned the shed, or not clean, but like when Candace is cleaning out under there, you know what she found under there?
Oh,
She found a big battery charger and a bottle of wine.
an open bottle of wine. I'm like, what's been going on in here?
I don't know. I didn't know I didn't know either one of those things was back there.
Well, that's good. We have one for my birthday tomorrow.
Oh, well, I guess once this airs, it would have already been Candace's birthday. It'd be a day or two after. So
yeah.
Happy birthday, Candace.
Thanks. Getting closer.
Closer to what?
The big 5-0. Are you looking forward to it?
Am I looking forward to being 50 years old?
No.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
No, I talk to Ryan every day at Thrift Mine, and I'm reminded of my lost youth.
That'll wake you up, hanging out with people in their 20s.
Hanging out with people that I could be their dad or their granddad almost.
Like a few weeks ago, I was talking to Molly about, I don't even know what we were talking about, and I was like, did you wig out? She's like, what? I said, did you wig out? She goes, what does that mean?
Hey, did you wig out? You say, hey.
I'm like, never mind.
Yeah, there's no telling how many references and sayings and stuff like that we say to Molly that she just ignores.
Yeah, she's our caboose, so there's a really big age. Like, all of our kids were 7 years apart, all three. So, yeah, there's a big age gap there, which means there's a big age gap between her and us.
Yeah, like when we go to school events, like we're going to, she actually is playing, she's really into the band, and they're playing tonight at a football game. And
everybody probably thinks we're her grandparents.
Oh yeah, yeah. And when we go, it's so weird. Like, all the other parents look like children, and then the only people that look like they are about our age are when the grandparents go to watch their grandkids.
Yeah.
And they probably think we're Molly's freaking grandparents. They probably see us and, oh, it's so nice that these grandparents are
supporting Molly
or supporting their grandkid. No, that's our daughter.
Yeah. So what we got going on today? What's our big plans?
Well, I'm going to list a battery charger at some point.
And drink some wine.
And
list some magazines.
Or maybe.
That's your one job.
What about you?
I listed your last magazines. It's your turn.
Okay, I don't mind.
Don't make me kick a bag.
All right. Oh, are you getting mad?
I don't like listing magazines. I just don't.
Okay.
Because I'm like, you can't really, like, you can't look through every one of their.
Yeah, but
there could be like some nudie photos stuffed up in there, or who knows what.
Is that what you worry about?
I don't like listing things that I don't know everything about it.
And you also want to sort them out, don't you?
I do.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I know.
That's where
I need to have order, and that's very disorderly.
Sometimes order costs too much time and money to be worthwhile, I think. So I'll take.
It is what it is.
I'll take care of those.
Yeah,
and
you told me yesterday you were going to do it. Today. Yesterday you told me you would do it today.
Yeah, but I've also said that I'm going to.
No, but those really, I mean, they're in the way.
Okay.
And they can go in storage with the other magazines.
No, I'm going to list them.
I know, and then they can go in storage with the other magazines.
After they're listed.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. We did have another good sales day yesterday, so pretty happy about that. We got a pretty good bit to pull. I think 16 orders. Some might have some multiple items on them. We've got some more big things to pack today. Every day I do have to make a UPS run, so
yesterday, the couple of things I listed UPS, I did 2-day handling.
Okay.
I think we need to start doing that.
And we also need to talk about maybe starting a pickup.
Yeah.
I need to look at
going to UPS every day is not working out. Like, it's a good 30 minutes.
We don't go every day usually. Usually it's 2 to 3 times a week.
This will be the 3rd time this week, and it's Thursday.
Yeah.
Just saying. If we do 2-day pickup, that would give us where we could go on just Tuesday and Thursday.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. Okay, let's get started. We actually have 17 orders. Some do have multiple items. The first is Boba Fett. It's actually over here.
Your stereo stuff. Don't give me that.
I know. That's your print that you bought.
Yeah, I bought that in the estate sale.
Yeah, my stereo stuff is kind of in the way. That's really what I need to work on too.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. This is it. This is a Wizard of Oz Wizard of Oz glass that sold for $14.99 plus ship. And 4CL, we did sell a Christmas ornament that we just got. I just showed this on video. This is an Arkansas Razorbacks Christmas ornament that Candace thought was a was Bama, and somebody did kind of give you the business about that.
I'm sure they did. I don't blame them.
It was good natured though. That sold for, oh, that was a pretty good one. That sold for $14.99. All right, 6 Alpha sold another ornament. It's gonna be up here in the cube. You put something in the cube, Candace? Huh?
I did.
You never do that.
I don't remember what. What is it?
The little MP3 player.
Yeah.
Christmas ornament.
Yeah.
With the worst Christmas music ever.
Because you had, I think you had just taken something out and there was just a spot right there waiting for it.
So so we were trying to figure out like a good title for a video about this. When you get your Christmas music on Wish, or when you get your Christmas music on Fiverr,
yeah,
or something like, I don't know. But yeah, that it is cool though. That thing sold for $9.99 plus shipping on top.
I said it's reality versus expectation versus reality. Which one is this? And you have like you have that guy, whoever that is, singing Jingle Bells, and then you have like Alan Jackson.
When you order your Alan Jackson Christmas music from wish.com. And next up is a card order. I think it's in here. We have 3 of these vintage Batman cards. These are an old set, like I don't know what year. 1966. 1 Delta B. We need B2, 7, and 17. B2. Okay, there's 17. And 7. So these 3 cards right here sold for a total of $27.82 plus ship. CC5 sold some more ornaments. No, not ornaments. These are actually Happy Meal toys. These are 3 Happy Meal toys Candace listed yesterday for Haunted Mansion. Disney's Haunted Mansion ride, or movie, I guess. They had a movie too, didn't they?
They did.
Was it any good?
I never saw it. Wasn't like Eddie Murphy in it or something?
I don't know. I really don't know. But these sold for $19.99 plus shipping on top, which means that that box, I don't even see that box anymore. Oh, you're auctioning some too, aren't you?
Oh, look, there's one coming out next year.
Oh, a new Haunted Mansion movie?
Yeah.
Well, we should have hung on to those. But the Candace, the Happy Meal toys?
Yes.
So those are in there.
Yes.
We bought the box for $15 from the...
It's on auction. The auction started last night. I hadn't checked on it.
Okay, so you did the bulk of them like that, and then you listed those.
I listed like 3 or 4 lots separately.
Okay.
Kind of like that. And then the rest of them are in a lot of 31. They're all sealed.
So we're already in the profit just with those. Mm-hmm. That's good. Okay. Okay, Tiger Drawer. We sold another one of these horse-mounted figs here. These are really nice. These are really well done. This is a Britain's 1997 Britain's metal blue and silver mounted knight of Agincourt. This sold for $19.99 plus ship. Pocket 51 sold some G1 Transformers. Does G1 just mean generation 1?
Yeah, that's
okay.
The first generation.
$14.99 plus shipping on top for these parts. 5 Bravo, we sold, seems like we usually come over here at least once a day, huh? We sold one of these NES games called, I see it, Hudson Hawk, right here. There we go. Hudson Hawk sold for $21.99 plus shipping on top. 6 Charlie, this is one of my favorite buys from this past weekend. Was this old IBM PC Junior Manual, and it's got a, it's hard to see, I did put a photo of it to show it, but if you see on the edge there, there's a 5 1/4 inch floppy that's sealed in there too. It's like a little demo disc or something. We paid $3.75 for this and sold it really quickly for $39.99. I probably could have pumped that up another $10 or so, but I'm happy with what we got. We sold this cool Witchblade comic. Here it is right here, I believe. Yep, 42. Yeah, this is signed 4 times. It's numbered 48 out of 100, and it's even got like the the bag is sealed with that J Company Comics, and then it's got the COA there. That sold for $23.62 plus shipping on top. 10 Charlie, we sold some kind of bath stuff or something. Oh, I see it. It's over here in this regional A box. Let's see what we got. Yep, here we go. This whole box of stuff sold for $14.94 plus shipping on top. Okay, alien drawer. This is an interesting one. It says leather holster here, and I didn't know, like, I don't think it's made for any particular gun. I think it's just made for like a large revolver. That's what I guessed anyways. I put the general width, height measurements, things like that. But we got a question about this last night.
Yep.
I don't remember what the question was. Just some question. I was like, oh well, I'll answer it in the morning, because
it was a question where we really need to look at the actual item to see what he was asking.
All right. Typically, I'm not going to come out to the shed after hours for that kind of thing. I'll wait till the morning and then answer it. But so anyway, guy asked a question, and then after that, he asked another question. He said, "I'm willing to buy it right now. Regardless of the answer to that question, I'll take a chance if you'll sell it for $18. And I'm like, man, this guy's really, really wants this holster. So I still didn't answer that. I'm like, well, I'll still take care of it in the morning. And then a little while later, it sold to somebody else.
Yeah.
So that guy that was asking the questions probably caused the algorithm to put it in front of some other person.
I mean, that happened a couple of days ago with the doll trunk.
It happens all the time.
Yeah, somebody asks a question before we can answer them and they can buy it, somebody else buys it.
Right. And now it's like, I guess we have to answer the other guy. Actually, we don't. But, I mean, we will.
I always go back and, like, with the doll trunk, I went back and let them know, I'm sorry, it sold last night.
Sorry, it sold. At full price.
I don't say that, but I do let them know.
Right. I know. And I'm going to pull one more thing this round. The rest of the stuff we're going to pull is pretty big. So I tried to, like, just pull the small stuff first so I can get it out of here. This is like an accessory, like a really interesting accessory for a Batman fig. Check that out. It's like a bat laptop computer thing, shaped like a bat, and then it's got some other thing back there. This sold for $7.99 plus shipping on top. I'm gonna go ahead and get all this stuff packed, and then we have a few more things.
So I have this print I picked up at an estate sale. It was in a frame. I took it out of the frame because the frame wasn't anything special. I paid $9. It was half off day. It was originally $18. And when I pulled up comps, I saw some good comps. And then when I got home and started looking, like, the comps are all over the place. And I think I've narrowed down the reason why. You can kind of see this is sold on eBay anywhere from $12.50 on up to, like, I don't know what they ended, but you can see what they had it listed for. And this is what I think is going on. So let's see, we have this one that they took a best offer from $80.
We have that one?
No, I'm going to show you a close-up.
Oh.
Okay, let me find it. So this is it. See the texture on it?
Oh yeah.
It's actually printed on chipboard.
Right, to make it look like a painting
or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you look here, this is on par to what I have.
Just a print.
Yeah, it's just a print. So you can see the difference. Well, you can see.
So basically, you're going to get our money back on this particular one.
I think I can get 20 for it. That person took less than what they had originally listed for, but I've seen comps where they sell for around 20. So I'm gonna try to get that. Now, people do get more if they sell them in the frames, which doesn't make sense to me. I don't know if there may be the like original frames that came with them.
Yeah, I don't want to ship frames anyway unless I have to.
I mean, the frame it came in was just like this unstained wooden. It was not attractive.
So you bought it based on the
comps of the chipboard one. So now I know what to look for.
Right.
To look for those chipboard ones. So
that happens sometimes though. You out there comping in the field. It's real in the field.
And on your phone, it's hard to pick up details sometimes.
Right.
So and I think they're cute. They're all these big-eyed children.
They're terrifying, but yeah, sure.
I like them.
They look like those Blythe dolls.
Yeah, they do.
No.
They were produced around in the 60s, like the mod era. So. And
that thing you just showed, that your retail arbitrage thing, is worth a little more than you initially.
Yeah.
That was different. Like you thought it was a small thing.
No, the comps I were looking up were smaller.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the 12-inch. So again, you know, just quickly looking on your phones, sometimes it's better, sometimes it's worse.
You know, it's funny, you saw the low comp and still bought it. But then you listed it for the higher amount.
Well, because I saw somebody sold just the loose doll for $10. Mm-hmm. So I had the whole thing in the package, the whole shebang.
All that little stuff fit in one IKEA bag. It's all packed up and in there. We do have 4 more larger things that we need to go pull now. All right, let's go pull a few more things here. We have a okay, there we go. We have a griddle going out for $22.99 plus ship. We bought if y'all didn't see that video, we bought 7 griddles for $5 a piece last week. One Delta. This is something we don't really see around here too often. When I do, I buy them, and I think we've done pretty well on them. Whoa, they're hiding way back there. Okay, here we go. Some skates, ice skates. These were in fantastic condition too. Dewalt is what it says on the bottom. Oh, here we go. Bonfire Classic Line Fairy. And they have the little skate guards or protectors or whatever the heck you call those. We paid $5 for those, and they sold for $29.99 plus ship. Next up is a storage location that I simply call Up, because I got to go up. We do have, like, we have a poster, have a couple of guitars, bats, skateboards. There's a grass catcher bag over there. We got some poster tubes. Could probably utilize the Up storage a little more. But what I'm coming up here to get is this Easton bat. I think it said like Dixie Youth on it or something. 32, yep, there it is. LX1 3224. This bat sold for, I think, $29.99. No, $24.99 plus ship. And it's gonna be going UPS, because this bat is 32 inches long, and at 30 inches and longer, USPS priority charges a $15 surcharge. So gonna be going to UPS store today anyway, so I'll just have to make up my own little tube to ship this bat in.
So that was another item that someone messaged us about, and then someone else bought it.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm thinking if someone shows interest in an item, maybe eBay kind of pushes it to the top or something.
So we need to make another account, or use one of our other accounts and ask ourselves questions now.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, that $1,000 America Girl doll, blah blah blah, would you take less, and blah blah blah, and then somebody else will buy it a little while later. Let's try it.
Okay.
I'm gonna send you a question right now. from the Garage Flips account. Okay?
Okay.
Let's see if it works. Okay, here we are. I hope I don't think I'm violating any kind of rules here. But
Just a test.
yeah, it's just, well, we're just talking. All right, so here's the listing for the American Girl doll, and contact seller. Details, other, didn't find your, I did not find my answer. Okay, so here we go. I'll just leave y'all there for a minute. All right. Hi, Mr. and Mrs. Flips. I want to buy this doll, but I don't get my pension check until the 15th. Would you be willing to do 500 with free shipping and wait for payment until the 15th? I would really appreciate that. This is a doll I've wanted since I was a child. Thank you, Betty Jean. All right, let's see if it works.
Where would you like to go next?
Huh?
Where would you like to go next?
Back to my real store. Where would I like to go?
I like how I asked you that.
Yeah, as if of all the places I would like to go next in life, it's gonna be one of these. View item details, eBay, my eBay, or my messages. Man, that is a very limited range of options for where I would like to go next.
Yep.
I'm glad I did that little thing was just a joke, really, but of course, but I'm glad I did it, because when I logged in just now, here we go. We made a sale 2 days ago, and this isn't late yet, but it would have been. So this little thing of spicy pinup cards sold for $14.99 plus shipping on top. Glad I checked.
I love those little cards.
Do you?
Yeah.
Really?
Because like she looks naked, but she's really not.
No, she's not. But
she's wearing a very, very, very light pink lingerie.
Is that what ladies do when they're by themselves? They just like do that.
I could do that maybe 40 years ago.
I'm gonna go relax. I'm gonna go relax for a while.
Hey, look at my new panties.
So this package is kind of weird. I packed one of these yesterday, and it was a pain in the butt. I could not figure it out, but I think I figured out a brand new Frankenbox method I want to share with y'all. I'm just going to, these are two 1095 boxes here, and I'm just going to cut down this seam on both of them. This blade is a little dull. Just cut down this seam here. Ugh. There we go. And then what we're going to do, just going to line it up like this. Squeezing in as much as I can, because one issue I need to make sure of is I want to make real sure that my total measurement here, okay, it's 20. So I just got to be careful not to go past 22, because then I'll get the $5 surcharge. But I'm going to go ahead and just tape this together. Still keeping it nice and tight. And then the cool thing is, once you rotate it over on its side, oh, I did this one wrong. I should have put both the adhesive strips on the same side, but it's not a big deal. fold this down. I'll peel this one off, and then everything will get taped up. I'll come back after I tape it up and show you all what it looks like. And here's the final box. So this is great for when you have something that's wider than the opening on your box. So I think it came out pretty good. I'm happy with it, and it cost me $0 in packing supplies. None. Okay, this is the last thing we're pulling, I think. Actually, I'm pretty sure. And it is this Dewalt grass catcher bag. Bought this, I think, for five max. Wouldn't have paid any more than $5 for that. Looks like it's definitely never being used. It is kind of big. I do have to go get a box. I'm out of my brown boxes totally, the larger brown boxes, so I'm gonna pick some up. This Dewalt grass catcher bag sold for $59.99 plus shipping on top. So I mean, this does not break down any, like you can't, which is weird. You would think you could fold this flat somehow. I'm saying you can't. Let me look at this and see if I can. I don't think you can. Let me try. And no, looking at it closer, these are actually like welds. So there is no folding this thing up, unfortunately. If it was going to be folded up, it could be shipped flat and it'd be probably a little cheaper, but that's okay. It'll be a simple pack anyway. I wanted to show y'all this other Frankenbox little shipping hack. This is an extra small box from Home Depot, and all I did, I cut it apart and then just opened it up, and then right down the middle here, well, fairly right down the middle, because I did freehand it, I just scored it all the way down with scoring tool. I mean, you could use something else to score it. I used to sell these, we can't get them anymore, but just scored it right down the middle. And then once you do that, you can, I can kind of get the idea here, you can fold it into a triangle, and it's nice and sturdy. And this you could use this for USPS also, but this is a really fairly cost-efficient way to make a shipping tube for USPS. If you're gonna, I mean not UPS, if you're gonna ship bats or posters or things like that. Then on either end, of course, you have to close it at some point. So I just freehanded this, didn't measure it or anything, so they're all kind of different. It doesn't really matter. What you want to do is just make each little side a triangle, and then cut the top off that triangle, and then you could fold them all down like that and then tape it up. And even freehanding like that, it looks pretty clean. And yeah, it's pretty strong. Let me finish it. So then in the other side, I did put this on top of the bench and then put the bat up here. And then you see I allow a little bit of room, and then scored all three sides, because that lets me know where my box needs to end this time. This side, it didn't matter because I knew I had the other side to work with. I already cut a bunch off right here. And this is the completed box, y'all. I think it came out pretty good. Weighs 3 pounds. It's 35.55. That's what I punched in. And I'm going to show y'all real quick the difference between USPS priority on this package and UPS ground, just to give you some just to show you why we do this instead of just using one of these tubes. So I got to be careful not to show customer info here, but this is the USPS ground price. You can see here $11.67. But then if I change it over to priority, it's what, 2.5 times more. It's $27.94. So that's kind of crappy. we cannot do that. The other one I could look at for y'all, just to compare, UPS is $11.67. FedEx home delivery is $20.07. FedEx 2-day is $20.62. So there's really not a better way than UPS ground. I'm actually kind of surprised that FedEx was so much more expensive than UPS this time, because FedEx, in my experience, is kind of crappy compared to UPS. So yeah, that's how we're doing the bet. Let me make sure I switch it over to the right one. I'll go ahead and buy my postage. All right, and now that we printed that out, I get to pack my lawnmower bag. I was planning on using a medium Home Depot box for this one, but I discovered it was easier just to stack some extra small boxes on top of each other, and they would make it. They actually have 3 here. Might not look like it, but there's 3. So this does end up costing $3, but it took me literally 2 minutes to put it together, so it's worth it to spend the 3, and it's not going to look bad once I tape it all up either. All right, this is a completed box here. I like it. It's pretty good. Using the 3 made it a little more expensive, but it also made it strong, which I like. So check it out. Not saying it can't, I did dent it a little bit there. Not saying it can't be destroyed, because any of them can be destroyed, but pretty happy with that. Okay, it ends up being 28, 16, 20, weighs 7 pounds. The weight really has no bearing on it because it's just dimensional at this point. But just to show y'all, this package is going from Louisiana to Florida, Ocala, Florida, and UPS is $18.65. If I was one of those shippers that only use priority mail, it would be $59.31. It would probably make the thing prohibitively expensive for the customer to ever buy. FedEx home delivery in this case is $21.36, which is still, I would say, appreciably more expensive than UPS. So yeah, we're gonna go with UPS here. We always do anyway. So we're going through, well, I'm going, Candace is actually working on something else. But
whoa, wait a minute.
Whoa.
Okay, so I just made an observation, like these old woodworking magazines, every cover model either has a beard, glasses, or long hair.
Look at this, look at him.
Yep.
Look, they're all very,
look,
he's pretty clean cut.
He's got a beard though.
He does.
Glasses.
Beard, glasses here.
Beard. Glasses and beard. Beard. I'm getting your stuff all out of order. I'm sorry.
No, I'm not. Look, I already gave up on that. You know what?
My theory was just blown though.
You know what I've noticed too?
What?
It's all white dudes.
No, it's not.
On the covers.
No,
the covers I've seen so far, it's all white dudes.
This is gonna blow your mind. Like it literally blew my mind. I can't believe they did this.
Okay, what's that? Does her husband know she's in there playing around with his tools?
I know. Look, page 32 has square head screws.
Page 32.
Yeah, it's a woman and she doesn't have a beard or glasses. She does have long hair though.
A woman with no beard. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, but isn't that interesting? Like all the guys.
That's their diversity.
Have some kind of look. Is that what construction workers look like?
No, that's not. No, these aren't. This isn't construction work. Fine woodworking.
They're constructing.
No, this kind of woodworking is more of like these same dude. It's a hobbyist. It's almost like somebody that would be into like ham radio or
Your dad did it for a while.
Oh, he did it first.
Did he have a beard or glasses when he was doing it?
Oh, he pretty much always had a beard, okay, until later on.
Yeah, I didn't know him when he had a beard.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah, he was kind of like that too. No, it's one of those things where, I mean, I would love to do stuff like that, but the patience.
Look, he needs bifocals.
By the time, yeah, exactly. By the time you're able to really do something like that well, you have gray hair because it takes so long to learn it. Like, it's pretty impressive. But yeah, it's all white dudes with glasses and beards basically doing woodwork, except for this one lady there. Hey, we need to be more diverse.
And looks like they hired a real model for this.
Oh, I know. Look at that.
But he does have the beard and long hair.
Yeah.
But look, he's got on his nice polo shirt.
He's got the flowing locks.
Posing.
He's got the flow. Yeah. He looks like a Bee Gees. Exactly what I was thinking. He looks like one of the Gibbs. One of the Gibbs. That's from '92. I gotta admit, that's a handsome looking fella there.
He is. I would have had him on my wall.
What wall? What, your fine woodworking magazine cover on the wall?
In my bedroom, you know, my posters.
That's weird. No, you wouldn't.
I mean, if he was on a poster.
You know what I started watching the other day?
What?
I go down some, I know y'all probably do the same thing. I go down some of the weirdest rabbit holes on YouTube sometimes. I watched Amish people raise barns for like 45 minutes one night. It was pretty amazing.
It's
like,
impressive, huh?
It's impressive how they all pitch in to help, and it's just automatic. And you don't have to add. They just, if something like a guy's barn burned down,
they all get together.
And they all just got together, put that sucker right back up. Done. The ladies were out there, and the women and children were out there watching, and then they prepared a nice big feast to have at lunch. And then yeah, it's just awesome the way those communities work together. Obviously they have their issues. Yeah. There's no doubt. I'm not saying
every community has issues.
I'm not saying that they have some utopian society or anything, but just their sense of community and selflessness was pretty inspiring to me. I don't know. Like, I thought it was.
So how did you get there from this?
I don't know. Because they do a lot of woodworking.
I was thinking about Sean Cassidy up on my wall, and you were talking about barn raising.
I was thinking about the woodworking because that's
okay.
And it's the amazing part whenever they build their barns. I don't know why I'm talking about building barns. The amazing this channel is not about that. The amazing part about the building the barns, they weren't even using nails. Look, they have, like, they would fashion these handmade pegs.
Wooden pegs.
For a
barn.
Yeah, and they would hammer the pegs in, and that's how the barn was held together.
Wow.
Yes, it was really amazing.
I'm gonna have to watch this.
Yeah, I'm sure you won't. I'm sure she's saying that now. I promise you she will not. But I'm gonna fool around with these, list some of this stuff. Candace is gonna do some listings, and we have a middle school football game to go to.
Yeah, go watch them get their bahonkuses whooped.
Our poor middle school.
They're horrible.
I hope they got.
Last year they never won a game.
They
didn't even come close.
Did they ever score? I don't think they scored.
One time they scored.
Maybe they did.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe like a field goal or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was painful to watch.
But Molly's in the band, and
so yeah, we just sit by the band and watch them.
Yeah. So we're gonna have to cut out a little bit early today. But thanks a bunch for watching, and tomorrow, hopefully, see what the weather's like. We're gonna try and go to some garage sales and get even more stuff.
Yep, that's what we do.
It's always about getting stuff, and then getting rid of stuff, and then getting more stuff.
Wash, rinse, repeat.
That's what it is.
Yep.
All right, but thanks for watching, y'all. We'll see y'all again
soon.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.